Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Adobe XD Daily Creative Challenge. I'm your host, Andrea Hock. So I hope you all are having a wonderful Thursday and you're ready to work on an awesome design today. So this, I've got to say, this is probably one of my favorites that I've done in a while. So I hope you guys stay tuned for the whole live stream. So welcome, everyone. We've got Dee, Nyasha, Julia, Amanda, Thushara. Sorry if I butchered any of your names. How's everyone doing? Let me know. I will be checking the chat throughout the stream today. So let's go ahead and pop on into behance.net/challenge/xd and see what the daily prompt is for today. All right, so we only have today and tomorrow left, you guys. So only one more day after this. So we're almost there. So keep going strong. Of course, if you're not already registered, be sure to press this big blue button, and then every day at 8 a.m. you will get a notification in your Creative Cloud drop-down app up there of what the daily prompt is. And of course, join our community chat on Discord. We've got a lot of fun things going on in there. I'll jump over there in just a second. And be sure to watch our daily live show right here every day at 11:30 Pacific time. I am streaming today from St. Louis, Missouri, and it is a nice sunny day. So I asked you guys to send me some nice weather yesterday, so you sure sent it for me. All right, so these are all of the prompts that we've been working on, and today is a very fun one. We're going to design an augmented reality experience for a beauty app. And I've been really into the augmented reality apps lately, so thought I would try something like this. And of course, it is a beauty app, but if you want to modify it to something else, if you're a guy and you're not into that, totally feel free to do that. So we're going to upload a photo and create some various lipstick shades and then use Auto-Animate to show how that looks in AR. We're going to kind of fake the AR, but I'll show you what it looks like. So feel free if you want to do a car or something and you can show different shades of the car, you're welcome to modify it however you want. Just make sure you use an Auto-Animate. So if you'd like, you can get that Dropbox link for the resource file to get you started with some inspo, resources, and things. And if you are not already a member, be sure to join us on Discord. I'll hop on over there. So this is our Discord community. We've got about 20,000 folks right now in here, which is awesome. Over here is all of our channels. And just to point out a few of the important ones, we've got feedback channels. So if you'd like to submit your work for feedback, whether it's if you're working on the current challenge, or this one is for any of the past challenges if you're still working on that, or just anything else design related in your portfolio that you'd like to get feedback on, you can post your link in here. And, just scroll through some of these other channels. We've got introductions, introduce yourself if you're new, if you want to ask a question. Yeah, so lots of fun things going on in there. I am going to hop on over into our XD file. So this is the resource file. You guys are welcome to design along with me. Obviously create your own thing, but this is just a little bit to get you started. So like I mentioned, today we're going to be working on an AR beauty app. So you can find a photo, something static. We're just going to fake the AR on Adobe Stock or Unsplash, wherever you want to find something. And then we're going to show the various lipstick shades on the lips, showing the different colors with Auto-Animate. So really focus on that Auto-Animate. And this is just some inspiration of some beauty apps that are out there. This is actually cool. I didn't know that there was a Sephora app that you can actually already do this. Yeah, you can try on the different shades of eyeshadow or lipstick or blush or something. So these were a few examples that I thought I'd share with you guys. And of course, as always, I have some of my favorite resources down here if you'd like to browse through those links. And at the bottom, I have where you can share your link or share your work on Discord or Behance or both. Okay, so I have quite a few artboards, but a lot of these screens are going to be very similar. So do not worry. As always, I have some of my components down here already ready, just for the sake of time, and I've got all my colors over here. So I'm going to start with the home page. We'll just start with a background, make it white, and give it some rounded corners. And then, let me scroll and see how you guys are doing. Check the chat. Emily says this looks like a good challenge. Thank you, Emily. Yeah, I want to see what you guys do with this. I'm excited. All right, so let's add a title. Just like makeup try on. Pretty generic. But that's what we're going with. Okay. And we'll make sure this is centered. And then let's just add a little tagline below. So we'll say something like, try on your favorite shades. Delete this row. And we'll make this quite a bit smaller. Maybe like 15, 20. That's better. Give this a bit of, we can make this regular, I'd say. A little bit of transparency. And then I have this component down here, just kind of like a before and after. So let people know what they're going to be doing in the app. So trying on those shades. And then I just want this whole page to scroll up. So I'll add a little down arrow right there. And then I'll copy this text and bring it down here. And we'll just say like, let's get started. Bring this over a little bit. We can group these two. So while we're doing this, we really want to be cognizant of how we're grouping things, because we're going to be doing a lot of auto-animating. So we want to make sure that we're not naming things or grouping things incorrectly. So I'm going to group all of this, and then I'll start on the next page. So this will be a filter page, just like filtering what kind of makeup you want to use. So I'll make this a dark red, kind of like a lipsticky color. And I actually don't usually ever wear lipstick. I always wear chapstick, but never lipstick. But this is fun. Okay, so this is another component. We want to switch from nails to lips. So let's go ahead and bring this all the way over. Move this over a bit. And then we want the whatever's selected, that icon to turn red. So let's start with the nails. Move this down a bit. And let's just add a title. Oops. Double click in there. And we'll say that this card is the filter card. And we'll make this white. Put this all the way over, left align it. Okay, maybe right there. So I want to do kind of like sliding up and down cards. So the first one will be filter, and then we'll layer another card on top of that. So I just have a person's face, random person's face from Adobe stock. And what you want to do to change these colors is I just brought it into Photoshop and really quickly changed the color of the lips. So if you want to try like eyeshadow or blush or nail polish color or something, you can totally do that. So this will be our next layer. And then below that, I want to have one more or two more layers really. This layer will be just like, you can choose the type of lipstick that you want. So let's do, got this component. These are just like maybe glossy, matte, a few different types. And then below that, oh, let's make sure we group these. So group, that one does not need to be grouped. And we do need to group this bottom layer. And why don't we go ahead and name these while we're at it so we don't get confused in case anything gets messed up. This we will call our lipstick layer, lipstick. Okay, let's go back over into our assets panel and we'll add one more a card here just for the colors. And then that's the card that we're going to focus on. I want to move this up a tiny bit. And this I will make black. So we're going for like kind of reds and blacks, that kind of theme. So let's copy some text. We'll just say like this particular kind, if you have one of these selected, is like $34. Lipstick is expensive, you guys. It's like $30 for one lipstick at Sephora. It's crazy. It's so expensive to be a girl. Okay. And then let's say like pastel pink is one of the shades. So we'll make this 15, pretty small. Give it a bit of transparency and move it up a bit. And then let's group just those two. And below that, we'll just have all of the shades. So I've already got a component. And then let's bring this just like right down there. So right now, nothing's selected, obviously, so we would be on no color. And then, oh, we do need to add a shopping cart item to actually have some functionality on this page. So let's put it right there, kind of in line with everything. And of course, let's group this all together. So group that, and let's make sure it's named correctly. So we'll just name this colors. Okay, now let's go on over into our prototype tab. What we want to do is copy this whole thing. So this is all grouped right now. Actually, I'll name this just like home. Copy that. It should all be grouped. And then we're going to come over to the next artboard and let's just paste it on top. And since I want, when I click this arrow, I want it to scroll up. So we'll bring it all the way up. And first we need to make sure that we have our trigger before we totally put it off the artboard. So you just drag this little blue indicator over and the trigger will be just tap. We want to tap down here and the action will be Auto-Animate. So we can leave easing out and duration for 1 second. So let's bring that up and we can go ahead and preview it. So here's our preview. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. Next, let's copy everything. We can go back over to the design tab and paste it in our next artboard. The only thing that I want to happen here is just move this over so we've selected lips, since we're focusing on the lipstick instead of the nails. And everything should be named exactly the same. So all we need to do is go back into prototype and set the action to Auto-Animate. So let's preview that. All right. Oh, I should have tapped on lips. Let me make sure. Lips? Okay. It's a little slow. I'll make this like 0.6 seconds instead. Now for the fun part. Okay, so we're gonna copy all of this and paste it over on the next page. And now we're gonna focus on showing the actual lipstick changing colors. So let's move this up. And so let's say like we tap on this and then that brings us over to this full screen. So we'll just tap and then Auto-Animate. The only thing that I think I want to add here is just like a back arrow and a menu. So we'll go and grab those components. Let's paste those. Just put the arrow in the top left, menu in the top right. Give it a little more space. Okay. And let's preview that. So we click on that and it slides up. Okay. Now that looks good, and just keep on copying and pasting them over. So now we want to click on the peachy color. So what we want to do is go down into our colors and we want to drag this little circle behind this peachy color and drag this little indicator over. And then we just need to space out these circles a little bit so we have a bit more room. Move this over a tad bit. Okay, that looks a little better. And now we can just drag this whole thing over a bit, just a tiny bit. And we want to change the background to the peachy color. Again, I just brought that into Photoshop and changed the color very quickly. Okay, so we want to make sure again that this is named the same thing. So it's both named face, and I want to bring this to the bottom and we can delete the old one, or to the second to the bottom. So make sure they're layered the same exact way when you're doing Auto-Animate. So let's go over again. We want to make sure the trigger is tap, and again the action is Auto-Animate. So let's preview this and see what happens. Click on that. Something happened. Let's make sure all of our layers are named properly. So we've got menu. Oh, the menus are named differently. Let's copy these. Let's see if that makes a difference. No, I don't think that was that. The back. Oh, the thing we can get rid of is the filter. Let's remove that. Filter we can delete. And we have face, lipstick, colors, component. Let's see where the component is. Oh. Yeah, so we named this differently. So let's, delete these two. Again, sometimes with Auto-Animate, you just need to make sure all of your layers are named super, very precisely. So let's slide up. We select lips, select the face, and we select peachy. Okay. That looks better. So it changed colors. And again, let's do another color. We've got this super bright pink, a color that I would never wear actually, but just for the sake of Auto-Animate, it's fun. So let's delete this old face, the peachy face, and we'll bring this new one to the bottom, and we can just select a new color. So this would be I'd say maybe this one. And then we just need to move some of these over. This one can be moved over a bit. Same with this one. Okay. And then move the little dot indicator over as well. And we can move these back just a tad. And then of course, let's go back over into prototype mode. And it's just the same kind of thing we've been doing. So drag over your little blue indicator. Again, we want the tap trigger. We want to do Auto-Animate. And for easing, I've just been doing ease out, and the duration can be 0.4 seconds. So let's select this artboard and preview that. So we'll select, I think it was this one. Yeah, okay, cool. Changed colors, and these guys moved a little. Now all we need to work on is the cart page. So after that, we just want them to select this cart icon. So let's double click in there and drag over that blue indicator. And we don't want this to auto-animate because it's not going to be anything similar to the previous one. So we'll just do a normal transition, and we can do dissolve, but just 0.2 seconds. Super quick. So let's go back over into our design tab. We'll add a little white background. Round those corners a bit. And just start adding some of our components. So this time, instead of the white arrow and the white menu, let's add the black ones. Oh, what I want to do though, to make sure they're in the same exact place, and so it's not totally out of line, is copy them and then bring these right over the previous ones. And then we can just delete the old ones. Delete those. So they're in the same place. And we can add some of our lipsticks. So let's say we added 2 lipsticks. Again, pricey, $60 for 2 lipsticks. I did a bit of research for this today. Did some shopping research. Let's grab this text, bring it over here, and we will make this black. And we'll just say glossy lipstick. We can leave it at pastel pink. Let's make this 25 though. Copy and paste that. And we'll say, oops, This will be just like matte lipstick, pastel pink, and let's add, of course, a payment button. Got a few more components right here. Paste those in. So payment we'll put over more to the right, and then like a thumb, like Apple Pay option if you'd prefer to do that. And we need the price. So we'll say like $34 for each of these. 10, oh, way too small. Bring that over. And make it a bit more transparent so people don't have sticker shock. And then we can just, oops. Let's say like 1x1, just one of each. We're not made of money. We can't do like 5 of each. And if we want, we can add, how was your experience below? Okay, I need to wrap this up. We'll just say, how was your experience? Question mark. And we'll make this like 18. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and preview and save the whole thing. So Command S to save. Let's preview it and see what we've got so far. I'm like really excited to see what you guys do with this Auto-Animate, like with the changing shades. Okay, so we press the down arrow, slides up. We'll select lips. And again, most of this is all Auto-Animate, the focus today. And we select the face, that slides up. We'll select like a peachy color, select a pinky color, and we'll add it to our cart. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's save. And if you want export, just go up to File, Export, Batch, or just Selected. So I already have some added to my project here. But the main thing you want to make sure is to go to your settings panel and go to the discoverability tab and make sure you have XD Daily Challenge. I was spelling it without 2 Ds. Someone pointed that out the other day, so make sure you're spelling it right too. Okay, so let's save. And one of my favorite parts, let's see what you guys are cooking up. So I'm just gonna search XD Daily Challenge. And I picked out a few of you guys's. So the one from yesterday was to create a use responsive resize to create a concert booking app. So, wow, this is so detailed. This is by Mark. Awesome job, Mark. Dang, this looks so good. So you did the mobile version, you did an iPad version, and just a larger iPad, I guess. Wow, very detailed. Did you make this stadium? That must have taken so long. This is awesome. Okay, love that, Mark. And this one, another concert booking one by Aaliyah. Let's see. Ooh, love that mock-up. Let's go down to the prototype and preview what you got. Dua Lipa, book ticket. Wow, I warned you guys, this was a lot of work making all of these dots. I wonder how long that took you. This is awesome. Okay, so let's say select 150. We'll buy a ticket, and there's our ticket. That looks awesome. That's so cool. I love your like stadium. That one looks better than mine. Okay, guys, that is about all the time that we have left. Thank you all so much for joining. Up next, again, we have Jack Watson back for the XD live stream, and I will be back again tomorrow at 11:30 Pacific time. So stay tuned for our next live stream. Bye, guys. Have a great day.